Welcome to Civil Services Achievers Point. Today we are discussing the Assam Tribune of 27th August 2020. At Civil Services Achievers Point, we have various courses. To join them, please call at the numbers given below. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Telegram. So this Assam Tribune analysis is based on the new pattern of APSC. However, it is also useful for the other state level government examinations. These are the important newspaper articles and the important editorials. So student, let us begin. The first topic we are discussing today is the delimitation panel, all set to expedite work. Now this is regarding the redrawing of constituencies in 4 northeast states and Jammu and Kashmir. So this topic we will study under General Studies 2 paper, Polity and Governance. So the background is Delimitation Commission is all set to expedite redrawing of the constituencies of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Jammu and Kashmir by March 2021. So here the states are important: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Jammu and Kashmir. So now first let us study what is the delimitation. The delimitation basically it's a process of fixing the boundaries of the constituencies. See, our for the electoral purpose, voting happens at the constituency level, not at the district or the state level. It occurs at the constituencies level. So for Assam, for example, Assam has 126 constituencies with respect to the Assam Assembly. 126. So 126 constituencies for Assam Legislative Assembly, and we have 14 constituencies for the Lok Sabha seats in Assam, and this is the Assembly, Assam Assembly. Okay, so now we have to again the process of fixing limits or boundaries of territorial constituencies in a country to represent changes in population. So generally this is done after every 10 years, that is census, because the census gives us the latest composition of the population. Thereby this delimitation process is done after every census. Now why delimitation? So the first point is to provide equal representation to equal segments of a population. So after 10 years, if any population structure has changed, then the seats or the constituencies will be arranged as per the modified population composition. Also, fair division of geographical areas so that one party does not have an advantage over others in an election. So to have a fair election, also the Delimitation Commission is constituted and it rearranges the constituencies and to follow the principle of one vote, one value. Now, one vote, one value is the process which we follow, the universal adult franchise, one person, one vote and one value. Now, how delimitation is carried out? Under Article 82, the Parliament enacts a Delimitation Act after every census. Under Article 170, states also get divided into territorial constituencies as per the Delimitation Act after every census. And once the act is in force, the union government sets up the Delimitation Commission. This is very important, Delimitation Commission. The first delimitation exercise was carried out by President with the help of the Election Commission in 1950-51. The Delimitation Commission Act was enacted in 1952. Now, the delimitation commissions have set up 4 times. So, let me use an eraser. So, since independence, the delimitation has been commission has been set up 4 times: 1952, 63. So after every 10 years, 62, 52, 63, 73, then 2002, under the acts of 52, 62, 72, and 22. There was no delimitation after the 1981 and 1991 censuses. Delimitation Commission. Now, what is the Delimitation Commission? A question on these lines can be expected in the upcoming exams, as it is frequently in the news. The Delimitation Commission is appointed by the President and works in collaboration with the Election Commission of India. Now, what is the composition of Delimitation Commission? Retired Supreme Court Judge, Chief Election Commissioner, respective state election commissioners. Now, functions: to determine the number and boundaries of constituencies, to make population of all constituencies nearly equal. So, to redistribute the population among the constituencies. Also, this point is important: to identify the seats reserved for the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. So, the students will know that certain constituencies are reserved under the SC and ST. So, this is done as per the recommendation of the Delimitation Commission. So, apart from the above composition, on May this year, the Lok Sabha Speaker nominated 15 MPs from Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh as associate members. So, this point may be given in examination. Students, please make a note of it. Of the Delimitation Commission to assist the panel in redrawing parliamentary and assembly constituencies of the northeastern states and union territory. So the 15 MPs also include 2 union ministers, Kiren Rijiju and Jitendra Singh. Now the next important topic: Center frames draft policy on data privacy under the newly announced National Digital Health Mission. So the National Digital Health Mission was announced by the Prime Minister recently. So this topic we will study under the General Studies 2 paper, topic governance. The government has said that all necessary data, now this point is important, all necessary data privacy measures will be put in place to safeguard the confidentiality of sensitive health related information of individuals under the National Digital Health Mission. So the MCQ based question is expected on the NDHM program that seeks to provide a unique ID to all citizens to map their medical history. So the NDHM, or the National Digital Health Mission, was announced by the Prime Minister during his Independence Day speech, and as per the draft proposal, everyone who will be enrolled with the mission will get a health ID free of cost and will have complete control over his or her data. For this, the National Health Authority, or NHA, the central agency responsible for the implementation of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which has been mandated to design and roll out the NDHM in the country, the draft health data management policy in the public domain. The document has also been put up on the official website for seeking comments and feedback. So it is under the comment and feedback stage, so that if any has any objection or any suggestion, they can provide government with the same. The draft policy mainly seeks to set out a framework for securing processing of personal and sensitive personal data of individuals who are a part of the national digital health ecosystem. So the draft mainly seeks out a framework for securing the personal and sensitive data. Data collected across the national digital health ecosystem will be stored at the central level, state and unitary level, and the health facility level. So at the three level, the data will be collected. Also, the draft policy is the maiden step, is the starting step in realizing the NDHM's guiding principle of security and privacy by design for the protection of the individual's data privacy. So this point is important. Now, the provisions of this policy, here it is important because an MCQ based question may be given based on the provisions of the policy. The provisions of the policy shall apply to the entities involved in the NDHM and those who are a part of the NDHE, that is the health ecosystem, that includes all entities and individuals who have been issued an ID under this policy, healthcare professionals, governing bodies of the health ministry, the NHA, relevant professional bodies and regulators. So these are the entities which are covered under the framework policy. Students, please make a note of it. Now coming to the next important topic, Northeast crucial for India's post-COVID economic revival as per the donor minister. Further, he highlights reasons agri sector potential. Now this topic we will study under the paper General Studies 3, topic economic development, subtopic agriculture. Union Minister Jitendra Singh said that the Northeast is crucial for India's post-COVID economy and the agro products of this region will play an important role in the economic resurgence of the entire country. As we know, due to the lockdown, COVID-19 lockdown, there have been a negative growth or deacceleration in the economy, and also there has been job losses. Also, there has been reverse migration. So, in such a scenario, we have to understand the important role of the agro products of the northeastern region, and these agro products are crucial for the India's post-COVID economy and its resurgence. The post-COVID era has offered a unique opportunity for the Northeast because most of the stakeholders and industry houses are looking at the region to explore new potential. So there is a huge untapped potential which can be extracted, and the stakeholders and the industry may look forward to it. The Union Minister for Development of Northeastern Region, that is the donor, the Union Minister for Donor Ministry said that with emphasis on the agriculture sector and with the resources of the Northeast not having been fully utilized, there is going to be a special preference for new investments and new ventures in the states. So there is a huge scope for investments and new ventures. Further, the several leaders have also approached the donor ministry in the fruit and agriculture industry because we know there is a trust on the agro-based industry and food processing industry. So that these industries have high probability in a region like Northeast and also in Assam. Like also there are certain initiatives to set up industries like fruit concentrations and fruit juice plants. Further, the minister said that the Northeastern region, the Northeastern Regional Agricultural Marketing Corporation, that is the NERA, can become a profitable enterprise in the post-COVID era by identifying unique products through their branding and a sale to the rest of India. So NERAMAC, or the organization NERAMAC, has a positive role to play, and it will be a win-win arrangement for the NERAMAC, the farmers organization, the region, and the whole of India. So as the northeast of India has abundance of fresh and exotic fruits, spices, and other unique agro products like black rice, the NERAMAC can become a hub of the agri horticultural sector in the region and help the farmers to enhance their income. So all these activities not only help in the economy, but it also enhances the farmer's income. Now coming to the next topic, the Airport Authority of India launches Krishi-Udan Scheme, marketing of Northeast agri products. So this is another new initiative which is very important from exam point of view, very important, because agri related topic and with respect to Northeast is in the top priority of the government. And this topic we are studying under the General Studies 3 paper, topic economic development, subtopic agriculture. So in order to improve the marketing of agricultural and farm products of the northeastern states outside the region, the Airport Authority of India has launched the Krishi-Udan Scheme. So the Airports Authority of India has launched the Krishi-Udan Scheme, and under this scheme, the services have been started in the region, and it is aimed to benefit the local farmers, and villagers whose products have higher value outside the region. So this is an important point, that this scheme will help and benefit the local farmers and villagers whose products are in high demand and have higher value outside the region. Airports Authority of India officials said that under the Krishi-Udan scheme, the first domestic dedicated freighter of budget carrier SpiceJet from Kolkata, bringing 5,800 kg of air cargo, landed at the Langkawi Airport in Mizoram capital, the Mizoram capital Aizawl. So under this scheme, the first domestic dedicated freighter or the aircraft carrier from Kolkata to Aizawl, from Kolkata to Aizawl, it brought 5,800 kg of air cargo to from Kolkata to Aizawl. Also, in the outgoing cargo flight from Mizoram, different types of local products such as lemon, banana, ginger, pineapple, and cut flowers were carried to Kolkata. So not only from Kolkata to Aizawl, but also from Aizawl to Kolkata, various endemic produces were flown. So this is an important topic, students. Please make a note of it, because it will not only carry the products fastest, also the perishable products, which will be saved from wastage. And without this scheme, most of the perishable products got wasted due to the lack of storage and connectivity within the fixed time frame or the shelf life of the product. So if there are fresh flowers and fresh fruits and vegetables, these have a timeline or time frame. So if they are not transported or stored in some, either stored or transported within the time frame, then they will perish, and it's a huge loss for the farmers. So this scheme will be highly beneficial for the agricultural sector of India. Now coming to an important editorial, the most important editorial of 27 August 2020 is the Desecration of nature. Now this topic we are studying under the General Studies on Assam, topic environment and biodiversity. So the background is recently the government has decided that a a hilly forested tract dominated by the water bodies at Jorabat under Sonapur Revenue Circle is selected for garbage dumping and setting up a municipal solid waste treatment plant. So this is the background. However, the many environmentalists have expressed their disappointment for a choosing a wetland as a dumping ground for cities garbage. Also, there are two rivulets, small rivers. Rivulets means small rivers in the wetlands immediate vicinity, in the immediate neighborhood. So, a wetland or ekdom usorte there are two rivers and one is connected to the wetland. The residents of the area also belong to the tribal belt, also fall into the tribal belt. So this has caused mass protests and the authorities would do well to acknowledge genuine environmental and the associated public concerns, and they have to relocate the location for the wastage treatment. Already the Deepor Bill was once used as a dumping ground, but after environmentalist intervention, the location is changed. So this development is crucial at a time when the Guwahati's pollution level is rising alarmingly, and the last remaining greenery and water bodies are in great danger of complete annihilation. The Pollution Control Board had earlier pulled up the Guwahati Municipal Corporation for causing the pollution to Deepor Bill, but the practice continues till now. So this, along with the uncovered drains and footpaths, uncleared garbage and denuded hills and polluted water bodies, continue to be a blot in the city's landscape, and these are reflected in the Guwahati's rank as among the country's most dirtiest cities. So this point is important. Students, with this we end today's class on the current affairs of 27 August. I hope this session was helpful. Thank you for watching this class series. Thank you.